Hello, and welcome back to Ask Alan about low-carb cocktails. Today, I am adding another single cask review to the Cedar Ridge series I recently did. Come join us for this review of the Estate Red Wine Cask Finished QuentEssential American Single Malt Whiskey. Hello, and welcome back to Ask Alan about low-carb cocktails. Today, we're not going to do a cocktail, but I wanted to add another review in the Cedar Ridge Distillery set of reviews that I'd previously done. I had done 5 reviews of 10 different bottles. I just ran across another bottle that I found at an Iowa liquor store that is a store pick. I'd heard about this place. It's in Marshalltown, Iowa. I made it over there, and they have a lot of different store picks. This one from Cedar Ridge. And if you watched the Cedar Ridge reviews that I did before, you'll know that this QuentEssential line is very, very good. It starts with a barley, 100% barley mash that they distill, and then they age that, and the baseline QuentEssential, I think, is in the 90% ABV range. Then these others are ones that are finished in different kinds of barrels. They're special releases, and this particular one is a red wine single cask American single malt whiskey. So they took an estate red wine cask. I assume that's one of their wines because this distillery is also a winery, and they finished the process in those wine casks. The people over at this Marshall B.W.S, which is beer, wine, and spirits store in Marshalltown, they had done a store pick of this, so that's the only place you can get this. But again, this is Cedar Ridge Distillery. They have different picks that go out, or special releases that go out to specific locations. But their baseline QuentEssential is pretty good in and of itself. Just that these others have a little bit different taste to them, a little bit higher ABVs. So this one, this is, again, the Estate Red Wine Cask Finished Single Malt, and this again was this store exclusive from the Marshall B.W.S, which is in Marshalltown, Iowa. Its ABV was 59.15, and which is 18.3 proof. We're going to try this, and I'll let you know what I think of this. Now, again, you can look back at the other videos that I did. There were 2 other cask series versions in that, and 2 that were special releases. That all of those were excellent, and this one I think proved to be as well. I've actually got this in a Cedar Ridge Distillery tasting glass. When you do a tour there, they'll give you one of these glasses, and so I just thought that as long as I'm doing Cedar Ridge, I've got a couple of these, might as well use those. So this has actually been sitting out for well over an hour. I wanted to see if it made any difference to let it breathe for a while. So it really does have a lot of the same odors, same on the nose as the other QuentEssentials. You get that barley spice, maybe a little bit less in this one than the others, or maybe that's because I let it set out in air for a while. But you do get some some fruity smells, maybe a little bit of caramel. I don't think a lot, but a little bit of oak. And I remember that these QuentEssentials had a little bit of a peat smell, and I think that he got that here, or I'm just remembering it from the other ones. But you do have that not very prevalent, but a mild mild amount of that wine smell on the nose. So this, I think, as far as the what it is on the nose and such, that it's not that different than the other QuentEssentials. It is this higher ABV, so the baseline QuentEssential, as I'd said before, that tastes pretty good, but these higher ABV ones taste quite a bit better. And we'll see on this one if this proves to be the case as well. Now, I did try this before. I'd already opened this up, and I gave a little taste, so I kind of know what to expect. But here it goes. First taste, there's not really a burn, but you get that a little bit of that alcohol, ethanol taste to it. But you do get a little bit of fruit. Slight peppery taste. There's that barley back note. Mild amount of that same peat taste, I think, that I tasted on the other ones. But it's a little bit different. I think that those are a little more muted, as from what I recall. And of course, there's there's some spice in this, a little spice taste from that barley. It's a little bit of a peppery taste at the end, but not much. It does have a long finish. It kind of just lingers on your tongue, which is good. It as I'm talking and breathing in and out, I feel just a tinge of an afterburn, but just barely, not enough to even hardly notice unless you're really looking for that. So this again is one of the QuentEssential lines. It's the single cask versions. It's got a cask number on it. It's the Estate Red Wine Cask Finished, and you can look online to see, how they put it for a particular number of years in the I think oak barrels, virgin oak, or I'm not absolutely sure of that, but I think it's a virgin oak, and then they finish it in their wine casks or port casks or whatever particular casks they use. And this, Swisher, Iowa is the name of the town, but it's just south of Cedar Rapids. And this is again selected by Marshall B.W.S, which is Marshalltown store, and I think that you need to head over to that store anyway if you're in the area. It's probably a ways a little bit northeast of Des Moines. It's a place that just has a whole lot of different stuff. But this is something that I enjoy. I like this. It's kind of in the same line as the other ones that are in this QuentEssential series of bottles. And I think that's something that you will enjoy. This is definitely, if you can get a hold of it, something I think that you should try to get, and try to enjoy this. I hope that you will try it, and all of that. Look back at the other Cedar Ridge videos, because I kind of went through each of those bottles. Most of the bottles they're either bourbons or they're the QuentEssential single malt barley based whiskeys, and I really do like these single malts from Cedar Ridge. They do have a good taste. They don't knock your socks off as far as um, knocking you on your rear end when you're taste them, because their ABV is not too high. They're just in the right range. Again, this is below 120. I think one of them was a little bit above. But if you see a quintessential of any kind, especially one that's a single cask or a select version, special release, grab that and try it out, because I know that you'll enjoy it. I think it's pretty good. And that's all I've got for you today. I'm not going to mix this with anything, because I think this is one that you'd probably want to enjoy on its own. So with that, I wanted to say, again, like and subscribe and share this with your friends. Help other people to see what I'm trying to do here with the low carb stuff. And have a good day, have a good week, and enjoy your summer, because it's in the middle of the summer by the time this airs. Have a good time and drink responsibly. See you next time.